You're 12 years old again, it is 1 a.m. at night, your parents aren't home, you got lots of snacks ready and your friends are over. What is the game you play? Manhunt. Hell yeah brother. I had the sickest 13th birthday party, consisting of girls and boys, a bonfire with s'mores, and manhunt across my mom's 60-acre farm until my group got chased by a pack of coyotes. Manhunt 1, 2, 3 caught. So many awesome memories with this one. It's basically hide and seek x capture the flag. One team hides, the other team tries to capture the hiding team by grabbing them and saying the manhunt line above. If you get caught you go to jail, aka a stoop or a big tree. Once everyone's caught, the hiding team becomes the seeking team. The big catch is that if someone on the hiding team can tag his teammates who are in jail, they run free, like in some versions of Capture the Flag. So you'd always leave the fat friend, me, behind as the jail guard and there'd always be a big jail break to keep the round going. This one got real sketchy after age 12 or so when a few of my friends starting hitting puberty. Neighbors did not like seeing the 6-foot shadow of one of us climbing on their garage. We called it blindfold, kids, huh? It's like hide and seek. Basically we would vote to pick one person to wear a blindfold. The lights would be off, scary that way, spin that person around 3 times. That person would then have to find us with the blindfold still on. We couldn't leave the room we were all in or it would be cheating. However, we could give hints and move around as much as we wanted. Once that person touched someone the cycle continued until some asshat cheated. And we'll eat and tell scary stories after that. Oh, we called that blind man's bluff. We used to play this cool game called How Much Pizza Crust Can Matthew Fit in His Mouth at Once? We played a similar game. Given your username, I can see that you've upgraded. Hide and seek or ghost in the graveyard. What is ghost in the graveyard? This was my favorite game as a kid. We played it like this. All but one person counts at base, usually a big tree. You are counting to midnight so the count goes, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock, 4 o'clock, always stopping to say Rick every 3 numbers, to know why, and the second 12 is midnight. The one ghost hides. At midnight you go and look for the ghost. The first person to see the ghost shouts ghost in the graveyard. At which point everyone runs for base and the ghost tags everyone they can. All tagged people are ghosts next round. Last one alive wins. Played at night. Lockout. All but one person would be locked outside the house with the end goal being to break in. The person inside must leave at least 2 possible entry points available at any given time, constantly trying to switch them before the would-be robbers figured out how to get inside. Safe to say my parents weren't too fond of finding a bunch of 12-year-olds trying to climb through their windows. Oh, the delicious cracking sound of shutting down a window while someone's fingers are on the frame as they were about to climb in. Gotcha, Eutyphus. I once went to my cousin's house and was startled to see the entire entryway covered in blood. One of his roommates had locked himself out and tried to crawl through the window when the window slammed down on his fingers. He broke 2 fingers and was bleeding like hell, so he ran around the front of the house, kicked in the door, and got his keys so he could drive himself to the hospital. Go to the barnyard. Basically you need a big country yard, ideally with a barn or shed, at dark and like 4 people or more. One person is it and the others hide. The person who is it roams around trying to find people but they need not touch anyone, they just need to identify them, hence it needing to be after dark. So if I was found or being chased the person who is it just needs to yell Big T go to the barnyard. And I would be caught. I would then go to the barnyard, a predetermined place that is a jail of sorts. Goal for the person who is it is to get everyone to the barnyard, but everyone hiding can also free the people caught by getting into the barnyard and yelling the cows are's loose. Fucking game was epic. But also dangerous, because some of the games featured hiding on top of 100 feet silos, or in an actual barn with 800 pounds cows. Only tough part about this game is it can be pretty open to cheating if you're not with honest people. But cheaters eventually are always found out and henceforth left out of games. It wasn't a video game, but we called it 007. Basically we waited until it was dark and had some older sibling with a car drive the group to some point within walking distance of the house. One person stayed in the car with a flashlight, and the rest had to try and get back to the house without being seen by the person in the car. If you were spotted by the car, you got in and helped look for everyone else.